Okay, who's ready to dance? It is time to celebrate, you guys. This is super, super exciting. We are here today, September 25th, 2020, celebrating our second year anniversary here at Beautiful Faces Going Places, Women's Success Network, and we're celebrating our members and our special guests here today. It is time to celebrate. And if you know me, I always say, celebrate the little things, celebrate the big things. So this is really, really an exciting day. The whole concept and idea today is that we are small business owners, entrepreneurs, women in business and men in business. And it's time to let the world know that we're open. We're open for business, and it's time to celebrate. So thank you so much for joining us. I was just sharing behind the scenes before we officially launched here that our program today is all about we are open for business. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to go around the room here. Instead of doing our virtual typical breakout rooms for networking, we're going to do kind of a master roundtable here. So I'm going to pass the baton over to Amy Elberfeld and have her launch our fun event here with your elevator pitch. And then if you don't mind, Amy, you can tag the next person tag the next person, and we'll just do kind of a round robin. So I'm going to say tag, you're it, Amy Elberfeld.
I am open for business. I am Amy Elberfeld, and I'm a stylist with Storyline Collection. I help women of all ages, shapes, and sizes with different life stories do a capsule wardrobe so they can feel stylish, comfortable, get dressed in a flash, and be comfortable from day to evening. And my next door neighbor on my screen is Marissa.
I kind of felt maybe that would be it. So I am open for business as well. I'm Melissa Kirkpatrick, the founder at Find Your Own Drive, motivational speaker, as well as an author of the 5 Steps to Your Own Drive and a transition coach. I help those who are ready to step confidently and get clarity to boldly start living that life that they've only dreamed about. I'm your one-on-one support, your group, or your team trainer. Happy to serve. I'll be tagging Neil.
How did I guess? So my name is Neil Pishka, and I am open for business. And what my company is called The Fragrance Guy, and what we do is bring fragrances into people's lives, from the corporate side to the business side. So especially now more than ever, where people are working from home and you need a little fragrance in your life, then I'm your guy. Again, Neil Pishka with The Fragrance Guy. And let's go to Erin.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Habel, and I'm a realtor with Contrast Real Estate. And I like to think that I'm helping people realize their lifestyle dreams through buying and selling homes. We're a small independent brokerage based in Northside, but we can help people realize those dreams in Cincinnati as well as Kentucky. So again, I'm Erin Habel. I am open for business and look forward to helping you in the future. Thanks.
And Erin, who are you tagging?
Ruth. Sorry, I must have muted myself.
Okay.
Apologies.
It's okay, Erin. I read your lips. Well, hello, everybody, and happy Friday to you. I, too, am open for business. My name is Ruth Medlin, and I'm the proud owner and founder of Ruth Medlin Consulting. And my passion is helping new entrepreneurs get their feet on the ground as they soar through their entrepreneurial or solopreneurial journey. I am so happy to be here today to help Carol Dockum celebrate her 2nd year anniversary. And one of the things that I remember most, Carol, is your white binder.
Yes.
And yes, the story is a good one, and it's not mine to tell, but I always remember, I think the first day that you and I talked when I moved to Cincinnati, I think you brought the white binder with you.
I think I did.
I think you
I'm
did.
proud of that white binder.
As you should be. And
Yeah,
you know,
thank you, Ruth.
my message to everybody who is on the call and who wants to be an entrepreneur and open for business, you know what, you all need a white binder. We all need a white binder, because that represents planning and thoughtfulness and consideration. It's the best way I know to get started in business. So congratulations on 2 years, Carol. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you, Ruth. I'm thrilled that you're on this journey with us.
Thanks. And I throw the baton to Brandy White.
Hi, good morning or afternoon, everybody. Brandy White. I am pursuit of being open for business with my company called Mode, an event and retail space where we serve those who are eager to connect, learn, and inspire. And Ruth, as you mentioned, the white binder as well. I was also inspired by Carol's white binder. When she and I first met, she introduced me to the white binder and certainly inspired me around Mode. So I'm so happy to be here today, Carol. Congratulations on 2 years, and I look forward to many more. Thanks, everybody. Brandy White with Mode. And I will hand it over to Angie.
Thanks, Brandy. Congratulations, Carol. I'm so excited for you. I'm also open for business. I love your little cards. My name is Angie Thompson. My company is Living in America. I am an English as a second language communication and culture coach. And what that means is that I help international professionals break into global markets by breaking through language and cultural barriers. Thank you again for having me. It's so great to see everybody here today. Angie Thompson, Living in America. And I hand the baton over to Betty.
I am open for business. And thank you, Carol, for this. Was so cool. My name is Dr. Betty Tonzine. I'm a healthy living revolutionary. I help everybody be a healthy living revolutionary. People who have their health have a million dreams. People who don't have their health have one dream: their health. So I help people get to that through real nutrition, really easy, and really simple, so they can live all their dreams and have more and create more dreams. And I'm going to pass the baton off to, who's left? Raise your hand. Oh, is it Bibi? Bibi, you have
Yes,
the
it's Phoebe. Okay, well, thank you very much. I am Bibi Kennett, and I'm the CEO of Absolute Web Designs, and I help entrepreneurs and business people enhance their presence on the internet. So if they want to, if they want to see with somebody that is reliable and trustworthy, then they need to see me, and I am open for business. And I want to congratulate Carol on the 2 years, but also I want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, who else is left? Teresa.
So you are on mute.
Okay. Hi, I am Teresa Vermillion, and I am open for business. I am the founder and creator of Lighter Life Coach, a health and fitness coaching business that infuses the best life coaching techniques into my experience in education, fitness, and health so that you can have a lighter body and a lighter life. And I want you to live light.
Awesome.
Oh, am I supposed to hand the baton to somebody?
Hand the baton. Pass the
And
baton.
happy birthday and congratulations.
Thank you. Why don't we pass it over to Shannon Donestay?
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm open for business. I do love these cards. I'm Shannon Donestay with 5-Star Social Media, and I am a social media trainer. I help people with entrepreneurs or teams or businesses learn how to do their social media effectively. so that they can feel confident in being able to have the skills they need to be able to do the social media on their own. So Shannon Donestay, 5-Star Social Media. And I'm going to pass the baton to Rhonda.
Rhonda, are you here with us? Wonderful.
I'm here. Hello. Hang on. Hello. Please ignore my virtual background. I can't figure out how to upload my new one.
Looks great.
I'm here. I was braiding Gracie's hair. She pulled out her braid at the last minute. I'm Rhonda Holscher, owner and CEO of Rhonda's Virtual Office. And we support all of your back office needs with administrative services, website design, and graphic design. And happy anniversary.
Awesome. We're thrilled you're here, Rhonda. And we'll pass the baton on to Marianne Chadbourne. And you're on mute, Marianne. Let's see here. Marianne, you're on mute. There you go.
Okay. There you go. Hi, my name is Marianne Chadbourne. I'm a skincare consultant for the #1 skincare company in the world, in 3 places: United States, Canada, and Australia, and we've also hit at Japan. So our company is really growing, and also has many opportunities to you to become a consultant, to change your life, and also help your family out for their income. And we have 4 different kind of skin regimens. It all depends on the skin condition you have, and I can recommend the appropriate skin regimen for your skin condition. And I'll be willing to help anytime, and also I'm open for business now.
Awesome. Thank you, Marianne.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we're thrilled that you're here, Marianne. And I think we'll pass the baton over to Firuza. What a lovely surprise to see you, Firuza.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Happy birthday, Carol, and happy anniversary to beautiful faces going places. It took me a while to figure out how to log in and, use the Zoom. This is my first time. But thank you for having me here. And of course, we are open for business. I am Firuza, owner of A1 Royalty Cleaning. We provide commercial and residential cleaning. And I help people create clean, safe environment so they can enjoy their lives and do what they're best at to do. And yeah, I help families and people to live in a safe, clean environment.
Well, we're thrilled that you're here, Firuza. And aren't we the lucky ones? This is your first Zoom experience, a virtual experience, and I think we've all been Zooming for about 6 or 8 months now.
Oh, this is my first time. It's like, oh my gosh, I did it.
You did it, exactly. Congratulations. We're thrilled that you're here, Firuza. And you should be very proud of the business that you have been running, because you actually came from Uzbekistan. I don't recall how many years ago. You didn't speak English. 19 years ago, yes, and founded your own cleaning, commercial and residential cleaning company, and you're open for business, and it's just amazing what you've accomplished in 19 years. So
thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Firuza, I would love to do a one-on-one with you. I lived in Kyrgyzstan for a year.
Oh, good. Yeah, neighbor country.
Yes, that's right. And I really enjoyed Central Asia a great deal. And I went back, I was invited to come back in 2009 to pick up an initiative I had started, American Studies in Central Asia Initiative. I have many friends there. And so I would love to talk with you. I'm sure that you'd love to connect with somebody who knows your beautiful region of the world.
Oh, yes, I would love that. Yes.
Okay. So put your details in the chat and we'll connect.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. I will need Shannon's help with all that.
maybe Carol, will you hopefully will help us with the
Absolutely.
introduction?
I
Yes,
will help facilitate that connection. That's no problem at all.
By the way, a question I have for you is, where's your glass of bubbly? You said that we're supposed
I
to.
know. I've got a glass of bubbly here. And how are you guys doing on your bubbly?
Oh, I lost you guys. Oh
Do
no.
you guys have a glass of bubbly?
Well, let me grab something. I cannot have the bubbly.
Something.
I
A
have,
little early for me.
yes, I have to have a coffee or something. I'll be back.
It's a little early for me too.
It's never too early on a Friday.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So I
And it's your birthday. So,
I did buy a little one, and I had so wished that I could special delivery a little bottle to each and every one of you.
Oh no.
But I think the cards had to suffice, and with our virtual world. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to being open for business. Cheers to being a part of Beautiful Faces Going Places, because we are beautiful inside and out, and we are going places. So cheers to you. All right?
Cheers.
Cheers. So there we go. We had a little bit of bubbly. I loved all of the open for business, and I loved hearing, I really feel like I've heard some fine-tuned elevator pitches, 60-second commercials. And I love this little, what would you call it? It's a template. And I think we can easily continue to use this template to make networking easier as we're networking virtually and in person. So thank you guys for joining us for this celebration. I do want to share a little bit more information just to let you know kind of what's been going on here at Beautiful Faces Going Places, what we've got in store for you, because you are part of this network. And I want you to take full advantage of our offerings, our programs, so that you can achieve your goals, dreams, and aspirations. That's what we're in business for, right? So as Betty mentioned, please put your contact details in the chat box. And I always encourage, if there's somebody you want to connect with, reach out to them, have a conversation, and get to know one another, because that's when the magic happens, the referrals and the collaboration opportunities. And then what I really would like to focus on, we're here to celebrate. So after I finish sharing the slide, I'd love for us to I'd love to hear a celebration, a win, something that you've been working on. The last 6 to 8 months have been extremely challenging, and I'm going to be honest, they've been challenging for me as well. And you know, personally, professionally, and you know, lots of uncertainties. But I do know one thing, that if you are passionate about who you are and what you have to offer, and you continue to move forward in the direction of achieving your dreams and your goals, you can do it. So we want to celebrate your wins. So if you have a win, let's cheers and toast to you, and or share a testimonial of someone in this group that's on our call today that has offered some inspiration or resources. But let's give out some testimonials for one another, and cheers each other. So who would like to go? All right, we're looking for wins and testimonials.
I want to start by saying, and I'm not brown nosing, because you're not going to give me an A or a D, but I have really been grateful for finding this virtual world, and it has absolutely transformed the way I'm doing business, and I'm extremely excited about it. And I really am very happy, Carol, to have met you. I think that I find Carol to be one of the most affirming people. And what that means is we can meet a lot of positive people and nice people and helpful people. But an affirming person is someone who you really feel like they are just affirming you. They make you feel like you're just fine the way you are. You're fine. And we all want to improve, but we also need to feel like we're okay where we stand. And so I really want to do all I can to help this group grow, because I like your vision. And I want to do a hats off to Angie. If you have not done a one-on-one with Angie, in learning how to do this new virtual world, I know I had to kind of redo me. I am a history professor, so my big challenge is editing self. And I struggle with that elevator speech because I want to give you a history of something. And Angie helped me with my LinkedIn page, really helped me. So if you've not spent time sitting down with her to help take a look at least one piece of your social media, then you're making a mistake. And so, because she's very helpful. So I want to do one-on-ones with everybody and see how how we can help each other.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Betty. Yeah, anyone else have a win, something we can celebrate? All right, Neil.
So for me and my business, I'm very excited that my current space is going into a new space. I have been working the last several months building a house. And finally today, they are actually putting the roof on the house. So, and I also got last week the notice that this house will be completed and ready for me by the end of December.
Wow.
So very excited for the new office space that is being created for me.
That's great.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. And do you mind sharing your new venture as well that you've kind of you've thrown yourself into, right? I don't know if you're allowed to share what you're working on, but pretty awesome.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still working on it. There's some things I have to do in the background.
Okay.
But I'm very excited for what 21 will bring for my business.
Awesome. That's really, really awesome. I know we all need to be working on 2021. All right. Anyone else have a win or a testimonial? All right, Amy. And then we'll go to Melissa and Ruth.
I just want to say that my big win has actually been joining Storyline. For those of you that know me, a lot of my previous companies had closed, but I always look for a new place to sell fashion because that's what I love to do. And just embracing the culture at this company and the opportunities that they've given me. And they let some of us that joined after the initial opening of the company to become founding editors. So I reached that goal. I needed to do something for 2 months in a row, which I was able to reach. And it's just a great, very different approach that I'm truly embracing and very excited about. And I'd love to give a shout out to Shannon because I've, taken advantage of her services on several occasions. And I just love the information that she shares in such a kind, loving, patient way for those of us that maybe have to go, huh? Can you tell me that again? And I think I finally have mastered Canva. Thanks. Thank you, Shannon. And so she's just great. Shout out to Melissa. I've known Melissa for years and it's been a few years. And our first contact was at the golf course, but I've watched her evolve from that manager at the golf course into a great leader and coach of women. So just a shout out to her too. And let's see. I think a shout out to just a friend, Ruth, who is my, has kind of been a good friend sounding board. You know, that person that you can say, what do you think? Help me, help me, help me, help me. And thank you, Carol Dockum, for I remember sitting in somebody's house during a book club, and this was your vision that took a while and it kind of went through a process, but here we are, and congratulations to you on your anniversary, and thanks for all that you do.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Amy. Yes, I remember I vividly remember we actually did a vision board workshop for just the four of us. I think we were at Jane Rutherford's home.
Yeah.
Shared this vision, and it was a vision 4 years ago of creating this online, really women's Chamber of Commerce for Women in Business, a support network offering education, information, resources, and all of that good stuff. And it's like, wow, here we are today. We're live, utilizing technology, which I didn't know about 4 years ago.
Right. None of us did.
it was out there. I knew it was possible. Yeah, so this has been an amazing journey, and I know I'm thinking of Brandy White as she is creating her vision of her new company called Mode, and I love the essence of where she's going with that. I've got goosebumps just saying that because I think it's going to be amazing. But to see that she's taking those steps by first you've got a vision and then an idea and a passion, and then how do you turn that into open for business? So welcome, Brandy. You're well on your way. And let me just say, you are here with brilliant minds. I think about Melissa. She is an amazing, coach, business coach. She has been in business, running a very successful golf course, and now a transformational life coach. So I think about Ruth Medlin as well. She is a mentor. Years of experience in leadership and her programming. So you're surrounded with brilliant minds here. So a lot of great entrepreneurs. Baby Connect with her website design and SEO mastermind, really, on leveraging SEO so that your business can get out there and be seen. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah. I could go on, and I will, but I better pass the baton to somebody else to share a win. I could go on and on about each and every one of them. But let's continue with sharing our wins and celebrating and testimonials.
Okay, I think I was next. I just want to say, congratulations to you, Carol. We were in that room together. Amy was there, the one that Karen Jenkins put on.
Yeah.
And that's when you put your stake in the ground and said, this is what I'm going to create. And here we are these many years later. And so happy that you and I are reconnected. And some of the other individuals that I've reconnected with, Shannon is amazing. I'm so happy I met her. Amy, thank you. You know how much our love for golf and just our connection over time. It just is a community of really dynamic energy, as well as men and women that just come together. And for me, that's what keeps me going. I do want to do a shout out for the upcoming Northern Kentucky Regional Summit, and Shannon and myself have been selected. It was a process. You had to apply for it. It wasn't like they just picked you. And back like in April, and we got notification, and that's October 13th and 14th. It is virtual. We're the breakout speakers, so they have like 12, and you get to pick 4 and 4, I think is how it is. But I'm really excited for that, because that was one of my intentions. Having been a motivational speaker and guest speaker and things, it's like, well, where can I go next? And they're saying like, well, virtually, it's going to be even more than our normal 300 or 400 people. It's going to be, 400 to 600 people. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And I celebrate that with Shannon as well. I don't know that there's anyone else in this group that was on the list, but and then, so, that's one of the wins. And just growing my business. This has been the best year ever. I just keep doubling my months in revenue. I finally invested in a coach myself, because it had been some time since I had my support. And so it was just, I'm rocking and rolling at this point, and it's super exciting and just keeping that momentum. But the lives and the people that I'm working with is just the calling that I put out there. And even though I'm off the golf course these days, we all have that work to do. So the drive inside is where we begin, and then we can work outward from there. So thank you for holding space for this. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for our great cards, and just all the best as we continue to rise and grow our businesses.
Awesome. Yay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So Ruth, I think you held up your hand.
Yes, thanks, Carol. Well, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Betty Tongsing. She reached out to me about a month ago and invited me to a virtual Mary Kay facial party. Now, I've been to Mary Kay parties for, I don't know, many years, but obviously this was the first one that was virtual. And she introduced me to a lovely woman in Indiana who was the Mary Kay rep. And she and I connected the next day and talked. And if it wasn't for Dr. Betty, I know that I would have never met this woman. And she and I decided that I'm going to be a host late in October for her to do another one of her virtual Mary Kay facials, which was just, it was so fun. And so thank you to Dr. Betty for that. And I keep saying that I'm going to connect with you, Dr. Betty, and I am. So I just wanted to say that was just so much fun.
Yeah.
And that's the virtual world that we live in, because I think I've met people through Carol Dockum's Beautiful Faces Going Places from literally all over the world. And that would have never happened if we had not been forced to go virtual early on in the year. So, you know, I'm thrilled to hear people like Melissa say it's the best year yet, you know, that people are getting speaking gigs, that people are still moving forward, which says to me that, you know, we're unstoppable. We're not going to let some little ugly virus get us down, that we're going to figure some workarounds. And so I'm just so grateful for you, Carol, for all that you do for all of us.
That was a fun evening. And Ruth, I was just about to send you a message saying, hey, we need to get that one-on-one. I was just about to send that. And I want to tell you what it was. You know, and Ruth's right. We're not in a cave at all. We're in an innovation time.
Yes.
There's real pain associated with it. We know that. But it's also a time. We're not in a cave. And so what we did was a virtual Mary Kay facial, and then we called it Salad and Spa. I didn't say a lot about Juice Plus. I mean, it wasn't just a little bit, because it was about having fun that evening. But I said, bring a salad, bring a glass, something you want to drink, and we're going to do a facial. And it really, so, you know, think about that for yourself. Think about who can you double up with to have a virtual party, because we're going into winter, folks. The days are going to get shorter and darker, and we don't know what's in store for us. So create what's in store for you.
Yes, absolutely. Use today's technology. I love, Betty, that you said we really are in an innovation space.
Yeah, but double up with somebody.
Yeah,
let's party together, and because it'll meet more people, and it will be fun. It will be fun.
All right, Shannon.
So I just want to say that, Carol, you are truly an inspiration. And I met you right when I started my business. You were my very first client. And you really gave me the confidence and the belief in myself, you know, that I could do it, that I could be a success. And, you know, I don't know if I would have pushed through, you know, those first couple months without your support. So I just really, I'm so pleased and honored to be part of your group, and you know, just really see the amazing changes that have happened so far, and all the amazing things that are going to happen in the future, and just so honored to be part of that. So thank you for all you do. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And here's to many more years of success.
Oh, cheers. Thank you so much, Shannon. I've got to say, you're right. We met 2 years ago. We were at a Infusionsoft, like a workshop to learn all about Infusionsoft. And I met Shannon. She told me about the companies that she was getting ready to launch. And I said, absolutely, launch it. And guess what? I need your help. So I'll be your first customer, your first client. And she's been on board ever since. And it really goes to show surrounding yourself with brilliance. But, you know, we can't do it alone. We do need infrastructure and help in those areas that are not our areas of expertise or our zones of genius. And social media is certainly not mine, and technology actually is not mine either. So thank you for pursuing your gifts and creating your 5-star social media, because you are 5-star. That is for sure. Yeah, thanks for helping small business owners and entrepreneurs out there, because a lot of us need that help. So you're amazing.
It's truly my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, who else has a celebration? Or, okay, Angie.
I do. I have a couple. I have a birthday present for you too. You're gonna like this one. So first, my celebration, the biggest one I have, you guys have all been great to me. And Carol, like everyone said, she really almost, I don't want to say talked me into this, but she really gave me enough courage to do what I'm done. And I last week signed the documents for a joint venture with a language school in Japan. So that has been like probably the biggest one that I've had. Also, shout out to Betty, because Betty really got my international wheels moving again. She's very well versed in all of that and really helped me think more about how to make this work. So some of that. But my birthday present today is for the Global Expansion Project. I have someone in Finland for you, Päivi Hilo. So I'll send you all these later. I have someone in Nigeria that would like to be a co-host for you. Her name is Omu. And I have someone in North Carolina. And I have someone in India, Krishma. And I have someone in Malaysia, Yenli. So happy birthday, Carol.
Oh my God.
Hopefully we'll get this global expansion kicking.
That
I'll send you all those later today.
Exciting. Oh my gosh. I really just want to cry. Seriously, because
That was your video.
That is the essence here of what we're all about. And this is how we make the magic happen, by supporting one another and in our visions, right? Yeah, I have goosebumps. Thank you so much, Angie. That is so awesome. I can't wait to meet all those beautiful faces in different countries and around the world. We can make a bigger impact. I know for sure. So thank you so much. That is awesome, awesome, awesome.
You're welcome. And thank you for pushing me to do my first Facebook Live. I know everybody thinks that I would be fine with that because I'm not shy, but I don't know what it is about video. I absolutely hate it and I'm terrified. So Carol pushed me into my first one and said, you have to make me do this. And she did. And really every single one of those came from that video. So thank you.
You're awesome. Thank you. I can't wait to see more of your Facebook Lives, as you're going to be hosting the international virtual networking events as well. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. All right. Anyone else? Celebrations and wins? Yeah, Bibi.
Okay. Well, I've, like everybody, COVID's been a lot of challenges and has made us revamp on what we're doing and everything. But besides going through COVID, I was also involved in a lawsuit, which took me a lot of energy out of me to, working with an attorney and everything, and it's not fun to sue somebody. And I'm very happy to say that the suit is settled and it has passed me. And since then, I started getting my creativity back, and I've started I've done a couple presentations, and Bibi's got her groove back. I'm ready to go.
That is awesome, Bibi. I'm glad to hear you've got your groove back, because I think there was a little lag time. I was wondering, I haven't seen her live in a while, and I just saw your beautiful face. I think it was yesterday or day before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's back. That's so awesome. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Carol. You and Shannon are both very inspirational, and I really enjoy being friends with you guys and all that you do for everybody.
Aw, well, you've got some magic stuff going on yourself, so you're a powerhouse.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Bibi.
Thank you.
Natalie, I'm so thrilled that you're here. I know you've got some wins to share.
Yeah, so I apologize if I'm cutting in and out. I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment that, well, this old body just doesn't keep going like it used to, so I need a little help. But I wanted to say happy birthday and happy anniversary to you, as far as the happy birthday, beautiful faces, and what a wonderful anniversary for you. Our friendship goes back many years and many journeys of different things, and you and many of the beautiful people in this group have been part of that circle and journey for me to find the courage, to find the healing, to find the direction and bravery to step out, like Melissa says, find that drive. I'm still figuring out which gear in a different drive, but the idea of being able to find the things that really move our heart to serve and to reach out to others. In my celebration, it's being able to be a certified holistic health coach, which has kind of always been a care of mine with all of my education, but being able to realize that. And in December, we'll complete that other certification as a certified aromatherapist to really make my credentialing, which does matter to people, a whole. And just very excited to be able to serve people and, you know, help them with their wellness and, you know, create that plan of success. And but just all of the people that this has brought together has been fabulous. And, you know, who would have thought when we were just chatting and you're like, beautiful, and I just want beautiful faces going places. It's like, that's it, you know, and that became the beginning of all of these wonderful opportunities. So I'm glad we're all here to celebrate with you and to continue to share and grow as a group, but also individually in our businesses, because we're all here to be that circle of influence and support for each other. And just wanted to thank you for this opportunity, but also just so appreciative to be able to celebrate with you too.
Well, congratulations to you and your certification. I think that's so awesome, Natalie. And you have just, you have just grown this entire year. And we're all here to support you. And we're very, very excited for you and all the coaching and the instruction and the passion that you're going to be able to share. It's pretty amazing. So thanks for joining us here today. We're thrilled to have you. And I thank you for sharing that story, because I do remember saying, you know, beautiful faces going places. Yeah, I think that's the name. That's it.
And then the rest is history.
And the rest is history. Exactly, Natalie.
So, great. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to say
welcome.
welcome to Robin. It's so good to see you, Robin. I know you have to jump off here shortly, but we all have gone around and done our open for business and our elevator pitch. If you want to present yours, we'd love to hear it, and or just celebrate a win and or a testimonial.
Okay, well, thank you. Things have come up, and you know how businesses work, so I've got to hop off here real shortly. But I am Robin Hanson-Gobel. I'll do my elevator speech. I didn't fill it out, so I'll just go with it. So
perfect.
What I do is I help women with their health through thermography. So we help to detect inflammation, hot spots, heat signatures that could lead to potential disease. So we like to look at the body from an inflammation standpoint so that we could be proactive about our health instead of reactive about our sickness. So a lot of women come and see us as a form of breast screening, and October being Breast Health Awareness Month, we're going to start ramping up for that. So I am a mobile unit. I travel around. I work with Jackie Grunewagen with Mindful Wellness Medical Thermography, and I go as far as northern Dayton all the way down to Florence, Kentucky. So I'm helping women so they can have a better outlook with their health journey.
That's fantastic, Robin, and you're absolutely right. I'm sure you're gearing up for Breast Cancer Awareness Month next month in October, and anything that we can do to help support you or share your upcoming events on our business page and our Facebook group page as well, and keep helping women.
Thank you. I actually have an event I'm going to be doing next Thursday called Healthy Breast, Healthy Body with Thermography. So it's just giving a women an idea what thermography is, what it can see and detect, because we're more than just our breasts. I can see oral inflammation to potential skin cancers, things like that with an infrared camera. So it's a great education. It'll be about 30-40 minutes long. I will get that information to you. So thank you so much for that. So I got to run.
Okay.
It's nice to see everybody's beautiful faces. Sorry, can't stay longer, but thank you for letting me share. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Take care. Thanks, Robin.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right. Who else has a celebration or a win or a testimonial? All right. Hi, Erin. Great to see you.
Hi, good to see you too, Carol. For most of you, I'm relatively still new with this group. I am a full-time real estate agent, but I had to pivot this year. I had to really kind of go from one industry. I was in hospitality and tourism, and actually I know Neil from that life. And because of COVID and the pandemic, as probably a lot of you know, the travel industry tanked. I was a licensed real estate agent, but was very part-time. So I've had to pivot. So first of all, a couple shout outs. first of all, to Neil, because he was the one that introduced me. We did a nice one-on-one a couple months ago, and he introduced me to Carol. Carol and I had a great one-on-one, and her, enthusiasm for this group and passion just made me want to kind of get more involved. So thank you, Neil, for that. And then also to Melissa with Find Your Own Drive. She and I have been working together for the last few months, and really going from an office environment that I was in for 30 plus years to being a self-employed entrepreneurial woman, there were a lot of things that I am working to overcome. So Melissa has just been very instrumental in helping me realize some of those things that I need to change and transition. So she came into my life at a very wonderful time. So thank you, Melissa, for all those efforts that we've been doing. And with that, and with those efforts, I'm happy to celebrate that I've got my first listing as a full-time agent here in the last couple weeks. So it's very exciting. I'm going to be actually showing some buyers around some houses today, later on this afternoon. And then fingers crossed, I had a meeting with someone else, so I might get my second listing by next week. So
you will get your
thank you.
second listing. Conscious language.
So that's right. That's right. So thank you. And I enjoy being part of this group and look forward to continue my involvement. So congratulations.
So awesome, Erin. Congratulations to you. You need to be jumping up and down. And I mean, that's so exciting to get your first listing and have your clients you're going to be showing homes to this afternoon. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Very, very
Thank
special. You. All right. Anyone else have a win? Yes. Teresa.
Oh, real quick. I hope you can feel the love, Carol, because this is it's really fun, kind of a fun roast. And I'm like, oh, this is really cute. So, I renamed my business in June. And so I've been working a lot on going with, the new branding and the new messaging and rewriting my vision and mission statements, which is just super, it's fun. It, it gives you that energy and a much clearer vision, and it swerved too. I know everybody's tired of the word pivot, so we definitely swerved. And I forget everything else I was going to share, so let's go with that. That's my celebration.
I think that's a huge celebration, and I love the Lighter Life Coach. I think that is just so fits you, and it says so much just in the name. I think that's so cool. I feel like you're finding your groove, and want to say thank you so much for stepping up in the leadership position here and offering some future trainings, as well as hosting virtual networking events with Brandy White and Angie Thompson. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and I'm happy to do it. So thank you.
All right. Anyone else have some celebrations, wins, or testimonials? I'm just loving this because this is what being part of a very special network is about. It's about collaboration and having conversations. It's not about a sales pitch. It's about nurturing one another, supporting, and figuring out ways that we can uplift each other. So I'm just loving hearing all the, you said, Teresa, all that love, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Can I share?
Yeah.
This is hard. A testimonial. I get texts from clients after I work with them, and this is one I got the other day. It just says, thanks so much, Teresa. I feel better after talking to you about stuff. You're so good at putting things in perspective. Feel so fortunate to have you in my life. So it's always fun when I get those and you're like, okay, I reached somebody.
That's right.
Thank you for letting me share that.
Thank you for sharing it. Because you're right. I mean, I know we're all passionate about what we offer, whether it's products or services. And I know everyone here is heart-centered. We care. And we care about the impact that we're having with the clients that we work with and our customers, and the quality and delivery of our services. So thank you for sharing that testimonial. It does mean a lot. So I think that's wonderful. And welcome, Marianne.
I'm
we're
so
thrilled.
very sorry that I'm late.
It's okay. We're just glad. I always say, you know, get up, dress up, show up. It doesn't matter. We're glad you're here.
I just wanted to come on and congratulate you for your second birthday on here and wish you all the very best, Carol.
Thank you, Marianne. We so appreciate you and thrilled that you're part of our organization. You've done some great work with your online tech lessons. We're all just kind of going around the room sharing some of our wins, because I always say celebrate the little things, celebrate the big things. And you've got a big win. I would love for you to share your big win. I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about the magazine?
Yeah.
If not, I will share for her.
I know, exactly. I thought, I'm not going to put words in her mouth. This is her opportunity. I'm like, come on. You're right, Teresa. We're like, go ahead. Go on, Marianne.
No, I'm so grateful for the magazine. It's the Hip Senior, and almost everybody in this room has been part of it in one way or another, whether it's writing for me or whether it's been encouraging me or just listening to me, you know, stress out sometimes or whatever the case may be, because sometimes it's there. But you guys have just been amazing for me. The other win I had this week was a new customer of mine that I've had for a while bought a new computer, and she was stressed out. She said, I can't live without my computer. I've got to be able to check the stock market. She's like 80 years old. And so her computer had died. So I spent part of my week helping her get that computer ordered and set up when it came 3 days early. She was upset it wasn't going to come till Friday, and it came Tuesday. So I dropped what I was doing and ran over there to help her set it up because I knew that she was looking forward to that. So I'm just grateful that I'm part of a group that you guys are, like I said, you've got my back, and I just really, really appreciate it. So the Hip Senior's coming along. I'm running behind as usual. I just wrapped up October, so that's going to be out here on the 1st. So I hope everybody will definitely go to thehipsenior.com and register, because when you register to receive the magazine, you automatically register to win brownies every month as well.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. The Hip Senior. I mean, you had an idea and you made it really come to life. And I think it's so, so cool. Especially, I think about, I'm a hip senior myself. And I just love what you've created with the Hip Senior. And you know what? We can be hip in our senior years. So I feel like being over 50, it's almost like a second lease on life. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's go time. Yeah. So
Lisa Kempton had me on her podcast today, and which we did yesterday actually, but it came out today. And for research for it, I was researching about advertising to senior citizens. Mm-hmm. And they said by the year 2030 that there will be more senior citizens aged, I think it was 55 or 65 and up than there will be 5-year-olds in the world.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
So that's something definitely to consider when you're talking about your marketing and what you're marketing to and what your message is that you need to start including those senior citizens. So
Right, exactly. Fantastic. Okay.
I'm really glad to hear that, because I think I was walking from somewhere the other day, and I live in different parts of the world where older people are honored. They're honored. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, for example, in South Africa, where Mandela was considered an elder, and Sisulu was considered an elder. You know, and here we're considered, I don't know, in the way. Considered in the way.
Yeah.
And I can see this happening like with COVID. Some of the language sort of like, oh, well, it's the older people. If we just isolate them and they're where they're supposed to live. And I didn't hear this. I didn't know that, because I think statistics that we hear are that we're this dying breed. And the young people, I mean, they're, you know, and we're sort of made to feel like just by hanging on, we're kind of in the way. And that the younger people, the young age is going to, and I think that's really powerful. I came upon in the New York Times the last weekend, and I have to put it in my social media. It was an article about the Gray Panthers. Does anybody remember Maggie Kuhn and the Gray Panthers? Or was it Madeline Gray? I think it was Madeline Gray. Maggie Kuhn was another woman at that era who started something. Do you remember the Gray Panthers?
No.
Or am I really aging myself? I lived in, do you? Ruth remembers, yay. I lived in DC, and I think that because of the media at the time, without social media, we may grumble about it, but it broadcast everything on an even playing field. If you're not tuned into social media, you're not tuned in. And where you had to be on the East and West Coast back then to have access to good newspaper and information. And she started the Gray Panthers, and this very reason for just, she saw this coming. And she was in her 70s herself. She was a very dear friend of Ralph Nader's. And I think she was part of the movement behind the formation of AARP. I mean, there was just this whole, and I was heading up with a part of a leadership. We were all really kind of a major leadership of this women's health initiative, very similar to the Boston Women's Health Collective in Washington, D.C. And we decided to do a workshop on women and aging and covered areas of sexuality and all of these things nobody was talking about, because you would take it to your doctor and quietly talk about it. He would pat you on the knee and give you a Valium. And we decided to talk about these things really openly. We had her as a speaker. We had a lot of these young women coming who were clustered around this older, she was kind of frail, a little bit like Ruth Ginsburg, frail and powerful, and with her long gray hair that she wore in a pony pigtail. And it's just amazing how young people were just hanging on to her every word. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for giving us that statistic. Would you post that? Make sure we get that in an email so I can, and maybe even the source of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will, I'll message you too. I got your message. I've just been crazy busy. I haven't gotten to you, so I will message you as well.
That's fine.
So, yeah, that was it.
Congratulations
it was nuts,
to you, Marianne, and the HIP Senior, and
thank you.
Share all that great information and that great story. All right, so we are all open for business. I want to be respectful of your time. This has just been amazing to spend this our 2nd year anniversary and celebration, and your being open for business here today. I want to just say thank you so much. I so appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are what makes Beautiful Faces Going Places so very special. So,
well, we wouldn't be here without you, Carol. So thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you.
I do want to say thank you, Carol.
Oh, Perusa.
Yes, you are just, you know, I met you 3 years ago through eWoman, and you just become part of me. You know, you always so caring, and you push me do things, you know, good things. You are good side of me, and you just, you know, like a sister. Aww. And, you know, mentor. You guide me to, you know, good places, and I appreciate you. I just love you, and thank you for creating this beautiful space. And this is my first time, and I'm just loving it. It's just beautiful.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
As well, I love and adore you. And yes, our paths have crossed, and we partnered up in a couple of business ventures as well. And it's been just a sheer pleasure working with you. And I'm thrilled that you're here with all of us, because this is what it's all about, especially right now with what we have to work with. Virtual is where it's at, whether we like it or not. Hopefully soon we can start doing some hybrid, and who knows what 2020 has in store for all of us. But I'm hosting in my mind, or holding in my mind, a vision of just success. That's it, success. Let's keep moving forward. I wouldn't mind, Melissa, would you have a few words? I just so admire you, and I know you're just amazing with your transformational coaching business. To end with some positive, inspirational remarks to lead us into 2021, and to finish 2020 and lead us into 2021.
Sure, Carol, thank you. So when I think about the last quarter of 2020, this is where the transitions all began. This is where we start looking now of what we want for the future. I did the virtual vision board classes, and also the morning routines. And then I just did the drive inside, doing the deeper work. But the common denominator in everything is what starts up here. And when we get in our headspace and we start having that conversation, remember the cartoon with the little angel and the little devil and how it would just go back and forth, that's when you know you're not grounded. You're not in alignment with what it is that your soul wants you to do, that your heart is passionate about. And when you know that and you can say, well, hello, fear or ego or whichever you want to call it, I want you to just take a break because I'm going to dip down into this heart space and I'm going to lean in and I'm going to really feel into what is it I want to do next. And all those stories that come up that says you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not tall enough, you're not pretty enough, let those go. That's again, the ego, the fear showing up. And when you can sort through that conversation, then you get into this, I believe in myself. I know what I desire to do. I came here to play a big life. I'm passionate. I breathe. I'm ready to rock and roll. And when you do that, that's when things start showing up. You set the intentions. You know that you're here to play a bigger game. And what happens is we feel the lack of momentum. And so the motivation starts to exhaust itself. You can only stay motivated for so long. It's the momentum that takes you into that next level, that brings you out of all the fear and the doubt and aligns you energetically with that cosmic kitchen. Because when you talk to the cosmic kitchen, it conspires on your behalf, and the energy that you align yourself with, that's how you keep bringing in more and more. So get very clear on those intentions. Let all those old stories go away. Drop the limiting beliefs. Start using that conscious language. And if there's anything I can do to support any one of you, I'm open to have that conversation. But it's all about setting the intentions, having the dream, as Carol has demonstrated with saying, maybe it's beautiful faces going places. And for me, Amy helped me see Find Your Own Drive was at the golf course and teaching women about the game of golf. So it really is more than just what you think you want, what you think you believe. It's all about bringing body, mind, and spirit into one and living your best life now. Because if you don't do it now, when will you do it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Cheers. Cheers. I couldn't have said that any better. Cheers to you. Cheers to
Cheers.
every
Thank
one of
you.
you. Cheers to beautiful faces going places. And cheers to momentum. And cheers to 2021. All right. Thank you guys. Woo!
Thank you.
All right. I so appreciate you. You guys enjoy Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. And I cannot wait to continue celebrating and growing and learning with you. So, all right. Take care.
Bye, ladies.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Yes.